I'm 30 years old. I'm living with my dad, and I'm okay with that. Which you would think by a certain society standards, you should be married by a certain age, you should have a stable income job by a certain age, you should have a house by a certain age, you should be moved out by a certain age. I have a different, there's nothing wrong with me. Mentally, I'm there, have a job, I'm learning new skills, and I'm okay with living with my dad at 30 years old, because I know that my time with my family, my dad, my mom, is limited, and I'm enjoying the time I get to spend with them, because I know eventually I will not have them, and I'll be living on my own and paying bills, which I have done. I've actually lived on my own for 2, 3 years, which I know isn't much, but I've paid bills. I've done all that. So it's not that I can't do this, that I need to utilize this opportunity. One, to spend time with, of course, my parents, my family, and just soak that time in. Because, I don't know how long people have to live, and anything can happen any day. So and the one thing people regret when their parents pass is they should have spent more time with them. They wish they had spent more time with them. So, and just enjoying just the laughs, the experiences, the conversations, because I don't take it for granted. And also, in the meantime, I'm using this time to build up skills that where I truly want to be in this life, and not just work a dead end job for the rest of my life, paying bills and just being in a rat race. Have to get married by a certain age, have to have kids by a certain age, have to retire at a certain age. I don't want to go that conventional path. I want to learn the markets, trade the markets, learn the different time frames of the markets, the cycles. That I want to make an income through that. I have a personal training certification. I want to use that. But with that, I want to first get in the best shape of my life. Cardio wise, strength wise, flexibility wise, lung capacity wise, and just share that. And I don't know, I want to share and help others along the way, and I'm not there yet. So right now, in the meantime, I'm just working on myself, working on my mind, working on the downfalls of my mind, the short instant gratifications it goes to in my mind. And so I'm trying to utilize this time wisely and not waste it. And I'm okay with it because, for one, I'm living my own life. I don't care what society thinks of me. They could say I'm a failure by living with my dad, not living on my own by 30 years old, mooshing off my dad. Maybe I am. Maybe they are right. And that's okay too, because I know eventually things will align. I know that whatever life throws at me, I can handle it. And a lot will disagree with me. A lot will say, hey, I've gotten before in the past with multiple videos of different channels of just making fun or having such strong opinions. That's what I get for putting myself out there. With my other channels, there will be such strong opinions out there, and you just have to shut out the noise or just not care. And I don't care. At times things get to me and I kind of rebuttal back, and that's my own insecurities. I don't have to talk back, but so I have this mentor in Australia. A lot of great content with trading and books and finance and market cycles, and foreign exchange, commodities, just that's like I just want to delve into those books and business and just learn from the greats of the finance world. And I have the time to do it. I'm working part time. I'm not going to disclose where because I've had doxers in the past dox me, and it's a messed up situation. It's a sad situation, having people dox you, which is take your private information out there and just like stuff that I never put out there, but they just seem to find based off like me saying my name, where I live. I'm not doing that anymore. But I'm getting off topic. I don't think there's a certain timeline for everybody's on their own timeline. You look at people in society, there's people that become successful at an early age. I was just listening to this AI guy who ended up being like the youngest self-made billionaire. He dropped out of MIT for some AI programming thing. Then there are people like J.K. Rowling who didn't become successful till she was in her 40s, 50s maybe. So it's like we all have our different timelines of when, and everybody, a definition of success is different for people as well. So I may not be a success in society's eyes. I have grown a lot internally, and I've accomplished a lot externally too, but we all go through our cycles, right? And not even everybody's going through something. You can't, everybody struggles with something, but we love to put on an act of like, I'm better than you and competition. And just because I have so much stuff, I'm more successful than you. And in reality, maybe the person with less stuff is happier and internally able to control their emotions more than the guy who's always reactive to life and might have a boat, but he's an asshole to be around. So success is different. And I know I rambled on this, but so yeah, I'm 30. I definitely do have a sense of urgency to get my life in order and to like utilize the time to really delve into books and knowledge and skills and not waste any time. I want to get in the best shape of my life. I do. I don't want to waste time anymore. I feel like I have wasted some time throughout the years. Kind of half-assed stuff. I've been like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I need to learn to go all in with the stuff. So yeah, 30 years old. I'm living with my dad. I do help out with the house. I have lived on my own. I have paid bills. Right now it's just about stacking up, reading as much books as possible on trading, investing, markets, cycles. I'm also spending like quality time with my dad, watching shows and talking and doing physical activities with him. I've got my mom around, got my sister in the same vicinity, not in the same house, but so I'm just enjoying the time because I know not everything is permanent. So I just know things will work out. I've gone through a lot of pet deaths as well, so I'm enjoying my time with my cat as well. Because death is hard. Death is hard to deal with. But yeah, that's my story. Definitely got more. Like I've worked in the restaurant industry. I've worked with amazing chefs and business owners, and I have this great opportunity with this mentor from Australia, trader turned broker, turned back to trader again, who knows this stuff. I just have to apply the time and the effort to learning that skill and not rush the process. But Hey, if you got anything from this video, me rambling, I would say drop a like, drop a comment, which actually pushes the video out there. But I don't know, like, I don't know where this channel is quite going just yet. Just random topics of me putting out there whatever's in my head. It's a great form of therapy. So yeah, if you want to tell your story down below, if it hit the algorithm, if somehow you saw this video on your feed, hey, hopefully I can build up this community of just authenticity, of people who want to grow, people who want more out of life. They're people who are just like deep thinkers, not surface level thinkers. They just want to be aware of the world at large. So I don't know. Maybe I went off topic, but I'm 30 years old. I have a part-time job. I have these opportunities in the future, which I could talk about later in some other video. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being 30 and living with my dad. So yeah, let's get it.